Welcome to Sage Sisters. We are sisters, besties, moms, and co-founders having a fun catch-up on parenting and life. Hey, I'm Ann.
And I'm Kate. Welcome to another episode of the Sage Sisters Pod. What up, TA?
I am admiring your background. I think you should, for anybody watching the pod, give a little update on why you're in a mahogany-style chair.
Smells of rich mahogany. I am back in Evansville, Indiana. I am in my dad's office, and I've never felt like more of a regal businessman. I am in a wingback leather chair.
You got the Evansville skyscape. Is that what you call it?
Whoa. Yeah, exactly.
That was a mouthful.
And if you can see what I'm seeing, I've propped my laptop up on a John Grisham novel and 3 huge books about Catholicism. So I am a mid-70s man. Here's where I am.
Perfect. Well,
Love
it looks
it.
good on you. The office looks good on
Thanks.
you. And I just realized, though, our background color's somewhat similar. He has more of a little tealish than green, but
His is more sage, no pun intended.
oh, good one. Okay.
Thank you.
It.
All right, let's...
Do you want to tease the topic for today?
All I can think about, so we decided to do the topic on this. I think all we collectively, all the mothers, is just summer prep, baby. We're getting close. It's buzzing around the corner. We're crossing T's, dotting I's, having a bit of panic. So this is how to stay sane this summer. And also just, it's what I want to talk about. It's what I'm working on.
It's on our mind. It is, I mean, the countdown has begun. It's like, talk about like the advent calendar. I have the summer calendar going. It's like, how many days do I have until the kids are home full time?
Well, and my internet tabs are always unhinged. I'm not like an organized person. Like I have over 100,000 unread emails. I'm sure you just like got sweaty pits thinking about that. But
it's ridiculous.
The amount of tabs I have open, like half of them are for like childcare, daycare, camp things. Half of them are like planning trips that still need a couple elements in it. I'm the tabs be tabbing.
Well, we'll get into this at the topic. But what I'm trying to do is, you know, I'm a list person, but I have a list of things that I would like to accomplish before the kids get out of school. And I've had this list for like a month.
Is this on a piece of paper somewhere? Is this like
it's in my notes section in my phone? I have my notes section is
unhinged.
If I die, get into my notes section immediately and delete it all. No one needs to know what's in this brain of mine.
Let's make a pact. That's the note sister pact.
The note sister pact. If I'm in a coma, Sarah's plucking my one chin hair that gets crazy, and you are absolutely going into note section and taking care of it.
I'm working through your notes. I'm taking care of your notes. Done.
If you want to laugh, though, like you could probably go through there. You might get scared, though. Don't do it. Don't look, because you'll get
One
scared.
thing that I think is funny is like, I'll make a note, but then I didn't title it anything reasonable. Then I'm looking for it later, and I'm going through just the unhinged language I might have used. I'm searching for like, you know, Guatemala or like, it's just like, what was I thinking when I wrote this? I don't know.
I legit have like a note, just one. You know, you think you'd separate them, but like sometimes it's just my daily thing. So it'll be like 5 ingredients that I need to get at the grocery store, and then it will be the 5 product things that I need to do, and then it will be, you know, like there's no. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Okay, I thought you meant like a running list day after day after day and one huge long one. And
No. But I start like fresh, you know, like sometimes I'll keep the same note for a few days.
Fresh for a second.
It feels fresh. But that means I have like 1,000 notes, and then like all of them will be like tomatoes, blueberries, bananas. Figma.
See, I do
response.
I do to-do list in a different app called Todoist.
No,
and Chris and I have a shared grocery.
Yeah, it's good for you. I tried it.
But then all the loose thoughts of my brain are in my notes app.
Yeah, loose thoughts.
Why does that sound gross? I don't know.
It really does.
Okay, should we start this pod? What is your high?
Sure. Okay. I've got a couple highs and a couple lows.
All right.
One, we just went through Mother's Day, and I had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I just wanted to call out that my husband was on a golf trip this past weekend. And I picked it because it was like Memorial Day or this weekend, and I was like, just do it,
Mhm.
it'll be fine. He surprised me by coming home Saturday night so he could be here for Mother's Day.
He understood the assignment.
It was so sweet. Like maybe I was passive aggressively hinting at it. I didn't know I was, but
Well, I was thinking when you said Phil's gone this weekend, I have the kids I'm gonna have this weekend. I was internally going, optics are bad, Phyllis. Optics are bad.
yeah, I chose it again. It was like, okay, this is a better weekend for us. He was going to come home Sunday morning anyways.
Okay, but is it a choice if it's like you want
Yeah,
awful option one or awful option two?
to- totally. It wasn't great either way. Anyways, it was a lovely surprise.
Okay.
Then we had such a great day where, we went to my favorite coffee shop. We did golfing as a family. Anyways, wonderful day.
Yeah.
Then this week we just had Lily's pre-K threes program. And is there
Like
anything
school, a little
cuter?
school
A little
program, you mean?
school program.
The cutest.
The cutest. Every single kid was adorable. The kids, some of them are turning around backwards, some hands in the pockets, just twisting, just this is
Yeah.
the cutest. So I was given a lot of joy yesterday at Lily's little program. And then
Hmm.
we had a little play date planned afterwards with a few of her friends. That was adorable. And then I also wanted to call out that last night I went to Ace's baseball practice, and it's the last
Okay.
baseball practice before the end of season.
Cheers.
Cheers, we made it. The coach called out, and he told us beforehand to bring our mitts, but he called out the parents. So we played defense as the kids were playing, and like they never let us at bat. The coach was like, I have a liability, I can't have you guys pulling a hammy, running around the bases. And I was like, fair.
Tough affair.
But anyways, picture this, okay? I'm
Okay.
in the outfield, bunch of parents are there. I'm in center field. Fly ball to me, caught
You
it.
caught it.
I caught it.
And
It
what
was
a
like one of those
hero.
things like you black out and then it happens, and then I think
Hmm.
every single person out there was shook. There was one other mom, she never touched the ball. All the other moms were on the bench. So like
You know what it's giving? You know in Sandlot when he stinks at the beginning and he's
yeah.
in the outfield and the hitter's so good he
Yeah.
hits the glove when his eyes are closed.
It was kind of one of those.
That's what I'm sensing.
Well, and you always joke about like I live vicariously through Ace. So like I kind of had my
Yes.
moment where I was like, see, I still got it. And then I played second for a while and
Oh, and
I
you were just begging someone to go. I see where he gets his athleticism.
100% of course. And all the dads
Yeah.
are out there were a little even nervous to throw me the ball. It's like I don't look
Oh.
that
Hmm.
unathletic, do I? Like
Yeah.
in fact, I think I look athletic. Like, they were like, "Oh, I didn't want to throw it and like accidentally hit you." I was like, "What? Who do you think I
Beep,
am?"
please.
Yeah. But anyways, right after that statement of me being like, "Just throw it to me. I got it." Grounder
Mhm.
to second. Now I'm playing second. Scoop it up perfectly.
And
Throw it straight to the ground. It was a terrible throw.
no,
I like
no.
threw it at this. I was like trying to throw it hard, and it just like was it. It went to first base, but hit the floor right, like the ground right before.
Okay, you hit his toes.
And I was so disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
But I had some glory moments out there. So I'm back, baby. I
Okay.
still got it.
I'll actually give you the we had a baseball
Yeah,
practice
we had
then.
baseball
That's on
practice
there.
last night and we
Hmm.
crushed it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
What's
Also
your
nice that baseball is almost over for you.
I know. Yeah,
You
it's
got one more
exciting.
tourney or what's left?
One more tourney this weekend, and then we're in the weekday events that we've been in. We're in a tourney too, so we have two more game potentials. So we have two more games and a tourney, and we're done.
Okay. Still sounds like a lot. Okay.
What's your high?
Well, I also had a great Mother's Day. We had two out of town weekends back to back before that. And I just wanted to chill and chill. I did. I got breakfast in bed. I went to Grace's football game. I came home and took a nap. I made the family play Catan, Settlers of Catan, like the nerd that I am.
Yeah,
It was a great day.
yeah.
And I was just very happy about it. And then crack of dawn Monday, we came to Evansville, Indiana. I had a work meeting. I joined the board of a company here, partially so that I could bring a kid each time and they could get some special grandparents time.
I
So
love
Grace
that.
came with me
Yeah.
and she was, I mean, you've never seen anyone more smug.
Yeah.
than a 9-year-old who gets to skip school for a couple days for a work trip. Like, just
Well, and
so
you're
cute.
alone together traveling. That's fun.
Hmm.
Then she gets
Totally.
here and she gets to get one-on-one grandparent time and then
Yeah,
one-on-one cousin time, truthfully.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
that's great. I love it.
Well, and then I'll just go into my low because she was like breaking my heart last night because she was like, "Can we please live closer to our family? I
Aw.
can't live this far away." And I was like, "Oh, like
Little do you know that I'm calling her on her Apple Watch every day going, "Can you just say this again to Kate? Can you
I
just bring this
know.
up?" I'm just kidding.
I know." It is a heartbreak though.
I
I was
know.
feeling it last night because it's like I'm so lucky to have our family.
Mhm.
And we live very far away. And I love our life in California. I like it works so well for us. And my husband's
Totally.
super happy in his job, and I'm super
Mhm.
happy in my marriage. So it's like, it's just one of these moments of tension. But when you're here and she had a couple days playing with Stella, her cousin that's 2 years older, which is
Yeah.
like her happy
Yeah. She
place.
looks up to Stella so much.
Oh my
So
God, they were
cute.
really cute.
Yeah.
But just leaving broke her little heart.
Here's
So
what
I
I'll
don't know. It's
say.
tricky.
It is tricky because I love your life out there for you. It's wonderful. And also, I always think like I just like think about every couple of months, like what can I do to improve my life or like what would make it better? And
Hmm.
my life is wonderful, but I like to do these assessments, like,
Hmm.
different
It's a
things.
reflection.
It's a reflection mostly. And I have wonderful friends here and we're close to the family. I feel very blessed that we can drive to the family and we're close. So I feel good about that. But it's like a little bit more having you closer and then one of my other best friends closer would be
Hmm.
just it would be the cherry on top that I don't know if either one will ever happen. But I was like, it would
I
be
know.
really nice to have two
It
additional
would be
people that in
nice.
my life that I'm very close with closer to me. Like our day to day, we would have so much fun.
Well, and I keep thinking, how can I get everyone in my family to move to California?
Yeah.
Not looking
Win
good.
the lottery and
That's
buy us
the
a
first step.
compound.
Yeah, that's the first step. Well, even
Yeah.
if we had all the money in the world, I think getting our parents to lift
Yeah.
their roots out of the community they grew up in is still not happening.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No, unless we also move all of their acquaintances. And I don't even mean just friends. I
Yeah.
mean everyone they've ever met.
Yeah. The whole city. We always joke that
The whole
dad's the
city
mayor of
has to move.
Evansville. Yeah.
Yeah.
We go out and
What
he's schmoozing everybody as he's going to the table, no matter what restaurant we're at.
I can't come in town without being like, "Hey, tell your dad I said hi."
Yeah,
I'm like, "All
Are you
right,
Tom's daughter?
you
Yeah.
Tom?
I even
Are
get
you
that here
Tom?
in Nashville a few times. I'll be out and they're like, "Are you Tom's daughter?" I'm like, okay.
Are you California one?" It's like,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
I still
I
get
know.
called the wine one though, even though that was my previous
Mm,
life. Are you the
that's a
wine one? I'm like, yeah, I'm the
good
wine
band
one.
name.
I still like wine, so it works.
Oh, I didn't know if you were going WHINE.
Oh, good one.
I've done better, but
Yeah, it's
okay.
like such a dad joke.
I
Oh,
know. I'm in his chair. I can't help it.
yeah.
It's literally.
Do you have New Balances on and like you're
I do have my New
oh my
Balances
gosh,
on.
you're
I'm wearing
turning
my
into
dad shoes.
dad.
Yeah,
Oh, we're seeing it
feels
on
good.
camera. You
Mm.
got his cup.
I was actually looking for the cup that I got him that said right wing
Right
nut
wing nut
job.
job.
And he was quite moderate. Anyways, I just think it's funny.
Oh, it's good stuff.
All right. What
Well,
is your low?
I gotta be honest. I put my high of the baseball comeback moment specifically to only make me feel slightly better about this low coming next. Okay.
You pulled a hammy.
No, I did not. So a month ago, I signed Ace and Phil, my husband, up for a parent kid golf tournament. And
Okay.
it's like a fun thing, but it also is slightly competitive, but it's fun.
Hmm.
Then we're
Those aren't
wait.
mutually exclusive. Those are not
True.
mutually
True.
exclusive.
We're
Hmm.
waitlisted. Don't hear anything.
Okay.
That's the weekend he chooses for his golf trip.
Yeah.
Okay. We get a call on Wednesday before the golf trip weekend, and they're like, "Hey, you're off the wait list. You guys want to do the parent kid competition?" And I'm like, "Ooh, on one hand, it would be really fun if I stepped up to like have this moment with Ace.
And you've had some lessons
I've had some
recently.
lessons. I'm trying to get into it. It'll be fun. On the other hand, I have no business being in a competition for golf. I've had one lesson, people.
Yeah.
So
You're one
anyway,
lesson in. You're ready.
I'm
How'd
like,
it go?
let's do it.
I know
It'll
you
be
did it.
fun.
I already know you well enough to know you leaned in.
It was terrible.
Oh.
Honestly, it's my low. Okay, so there were moments of highs, there were moments of fun.
Did you have fun? You just golfed crappy?
Oh, yeah, it was like 50-50 of each. Okay, so we had some holes we
Okay.
were good and some holes we were bad. Ace is too competitive to have fun when we're
So
not
he was
good.
frustrated with
He
you.
was frustrated. And like some of the stuff, like he would play okay too and like blame me. I'm like, sure, I'll take it. Like, but he was just,
You were bringing him down, is
I
what
was
I'm
bringing him
hearing.
down. And truthfully,
Yeah.
I was. He would have
Yeah.
gone out and been competitive. Now, we did get second place. There were two people. We found out a couple people dropped out. There were only two teams in our category.
So
So
you
we
came
got
in 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2. We had one of the lowest scores of the day, though, and that's just
Yeah.
not Ace. And it was all me. But it was still like we had some moments of fun, but I just really wanted to be better. And I just like thought
But
to
don't you have
myself,
like a humongous handicap and then they do
I don't have a
the
handicap because I don't play enough. So they don't do handicaps in this. And because you're playing with a
um
junior. So truthfully, I had no business being there, but also we still had a good time. I was like, it was like a mix.
it
I'm
feels strained a
competitive
bit.
too, though.
It's
Yeah, because
strained a
I
little
just
bit.
wish I played a little bit better. But then come to find out, the people we were playing against and like paired up with all
Are
day,
very good.
they were delightful. But the dad is a golf college coach.
Oh, I
I
mean,
mean, you should have seen these dimes he was hitting up there. It was like every shot was like 2 feet away from the hole, and then his kid would just put it in. And I was like janking him everywhere. I was like, "Sorry, Ace, can you do your magic?"
here's my philosophy. I don't need the people that I play with to be good. I'm not very good either, by the way. I
Yeah,
play like maybe 6 times a year.
yeah,
That's actually a brutal number because it's like you feel like you should be better, but that's definitely not enough golf to be good.
totally not.
But I don't mind playing with anyone, no matter how bad they are, as long as they play fast and happy. I
Yeah.
don't want someone who's not good getting golf super frustrating for
Mhm.
people that play a couple times a week. Like you're not going to do well if you don't play much. Period.
Well, and that's what I was trying to say is like we did have moments of really
Yeah.
fun. And like to be honest with you, I still maybe would have, I don't know, done it versus not done it just to have those moments. But like we went out Friday before the tournament just to practice because I was nervous. So I like
Yeah.
got him. We went out that night. Like we went and played at the same course. We had the best time. We crushed
Yeah.
it. We were high fiving. We were having fun. And I just didn't play as good the next day, which is golf. It's fine. And that just was like we had some highs and lows. And then we played again on Sunday. So
Oh,
we're
two
golfing a
days.
lot. We're golfing a
Yeah.
lot.
That's
And
also too much golf in my mind.
well, I actually am still really enjoying it. Like I signed up for a golf ladies Thursday. So I'm going to play in the morning
A full
Thursday
round,
with
full 18.
nine
That's
holes. It's
okay.
like a
That's perfect.
ladies little group. I've never done it. One of my friends asked me to do
Here they
it.
call them the Niners, which I
Yeah,
think is cute.
it's like
And it's
that.
just,
It's
yeah.
like birdies or something. They're like the birdies.
Hmm.
Southern birdies, maybe.
Oh, even
Anyways, even better.
even better.
But anyways, I'm like into it. I'm gonna get better. And to be honest with you, I thought I was like actually doing okay at times. It just
I'm
wasn't
sure you did.
wasn't like level professional golf
I mean,
coach
when's the last time you played a full round?
with Phil 2 weeks ago. But
Oh,
this
okay.
is after like 3 weeks ago, I started playing golf. Before that, it was like
That's what I'm
a
saying.
year, a
You haven't
year.
played.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Anyways, it was kind of a
part of it is
low.
I do think, and Ace is like a tiny me, but he needs to learn how to just have fun when he knows, like, he needs to let the competition go.
And he was trying, poor little guy. I put him in a bad situation. He was trying, but it's just not his personality. I was actually thinking though, I need you to have a conversation with him because he knows that
Okay.
he takes after you. He's always like, I told him you broke your tennis racket, because he was like wanting
We don't need to bring up old stuff. Why are we bringing up that story?
old stuff as of 2 months ago. Anyways, I
That was
feel like,
last year. That was old Kate.
anyways, I need you to have a conversation with him about how you handle it. Like, we did have it came to like a really, I'm talking too much on this, but we did have a really good conversation where it came out where he was talking about an episode of Bluey he watched where
Mm-hmm.
when you're feeling frustrated, the dad tells you to like pull it all the way down and pull it all the way up and then throw it. And he loves that analogy. So like he was, we were talking about how to handle his frustration instead of get mad, like, do the Bluey thing and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you could give him some tips.
Okay. I'll talk to Little Ace Man
Okay. What's your low?
and his dark sense of competition. That's me. Okay. Everything is not awful. I saw a story that really genuinely made me happy, and it is Sage Haven adjacent,
Okay.
which is hacky sacks are back. Did you see that coming?
I did not see that coming.
Okay, seemingly out of nowhere, hacky sacks have re-entered the cultural zeitgeist here. They are literally almost sold out everywhere.
Oh,
Dick's
really?
Sporting Goods sold out. There was another online retailer that's moving 1,000 to 2,000 hacky sacks a day. Although they don't call them hacky sacks anymore, that makes us old millennials.
Okay, what are
They're
they
called
calling them?
foot bags.
I mean, bring it to hacky sack. That's way better than foot bag.
Foot bag, I agree. But if you don't want to sound old, call it a foot bag.
Okay.
Um, and then a lot of people are asking like why this is back, and this is what made it. This is what made it such a everything's not awful. Kids are starting to want to get off social media and their phones and do things in real life
Okay.
that are
Love
joyful.
love that.
And so it's kind of like the pendulum is swinging back here, folks. We're back to foot bags at school breaks.
Okay.
And
Getting
I
off your
just,
phones. I love that.
I know. And I thought it also felt like a good transition because it's like, little summer things. But I was like, I'm going to buy a foot bag for my kids. That could be a fun little summer nothing burger little thing to do on the,
I can't wait for you to
get
send me a
outside.
video of you doing a hacky sack.
I'm good at hacky sack. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I mean, I'm not doing the triple loop whatever, but I can juggle. I can do a hacky.
All right. All right. I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, I liked it.
All right. Foot bags are back, people.
It's foot bag season. Something about that. Okay, one of my gay friends calls boobs fat bags.
Yeah.
And I just can't stop thinking about that.
It does have that energy, like foot bag is just not.
He calls them fleshy fat bags.
It is true. He's not wrong.
No, he's not. He's not. But can't you just see like a gay man just disgusted by breasts? Just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Ugh. Those
Fleshy
flappy
fat
bags.
bags. All right. Let's get into the topic. What is your summer game plan here? Or how are you thinking about it? Let's go 30,000 foot and then we'll drop into the 5,000 foot tactics level.
Okay, so I'm going to start
Vibe
off
check.
with the
You're like
fact
a week away here, aren't you?
next Thursday. So yes, like a week and a day.
Oh,
I am feeling a little of the Sunday scaries, if you will.
yes.
Which is I'm excited for summer. I really am. But I always have like a good time. We're outside. We have a little bit more freedom of a schedule. Like all these things are really good. But there is, as a working parent, this feeling of like, did I plan enough? Am I prepared? What's my new schedule going to look like? Because I have had summers in the past where I was trying to do too much with the kids without childcare and working, and it really didn't put me in a great mental health headspace. So I always am trying to get ahead of it to not have that happen. And to me, it's a little sad. It's like it shouldn't be this hard, right? It shouldn't be this hard as a working parent. Like, or just the pressures of society. It's like, golly, summer is fun. There's this summer house guy, Kyle, and summer house is all the rage right now, as you know, with the drama.
Okay.
But he's always like, summer is fun. Amanda, not fun. That was his wife at the time. But I always think that it's like summer is fun and not fun. I always feel like I don't want to be the one that's not fun,
Yeah.
So anyways, I am a little nervous about it, but I'm trying to get ahead of things to be prepared for it. And that's starting with my list of things I would like to get done before the kids are out. So I have a week left. But like yesterday, I did all of the kid clothes closets. It's the worst job as a mom you can have, which is going up and
Hate
getting
that
rid of
job.
different sizes, giving them to Goodwill or keeping them for the younger sibling. I hate that job.
It's a bad one. It's bad. And then do you have to have them try it on and like do
Nah,
that, or
I just
wung it?
rip and rip and throw.
Yeah.
But like
Anything you don't like, it's gone.
it just like I feel like I'm having this like pressure though. It's like right before a baby comes, it's like I got to get the nesting, I got to get all the stuff done, I got to get
Hmm.
prepared. So that's a little where I'm at, and I'm trying to get out of that headspace.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Something you said was just like the exact phrasing of a good friend of mine is figuring out her next career move. And she's thinking about starting a venture fund around the thesis that motherhood should not be this hard.
Mhm.
And something about that like really resonated with me. And I was telling her like I think there's meat on that bone that like really hits. And I think
Totally.
she's thinking of it pretty broadly, all the way from, pregnancy, infant mortality,
Mm.
support postpartum, how hard it is as they're aging, childcare,
Mental health,
messaging,
fitness,
mental health, all the things. But
yeah,
she's just like,
maternity leave. Oh, there's a lot on that bone for
yeah.
sure.
And she's like, I could see it crossing into politics. I could see it crossing into helping new companies. I could see it, all these different nonprofits, all these different things.
Yeah.
Um, but I was like, yeah, motherhood, I do think my perception is that it's harder than it's ever been before. And the summer feels like a fever pitch of that.
You're absolutely right. It's like, when did it pivot from excitement of summer to Sunday scaries, summer scaries? Like that's a little bit of, it shouldn't be this difficult. And I want to be enjoying summer with the kids. The kids are so excited about summer.
I never want to pit working moms against non-working moms because to me they're both hard in different ways.
Hmm.
And the reality is I actually think working mom is easier, at least for my personality.
Yeah.
I need that piece of my life. That's an
Yeah.
important piece of the puzzle for me.
Right.
But summers are particularly brutal for working moms
100%.
because the hours of these camps make no sense. The logistics of it
Right.
are damn near impossible.
They're
And my
also
kids want to do swim.
expensive. They're also expensive. And so
Totally.
like there's a lot of people out there who can't afford them or don't, like if you can, you're picking and choosing which ones. It's a losing battle. It really is.
Well, my kids do swim. Those hours are 9:30 to 11:30 every day. And like camps are usually 9 to 12 or 9 to 1 or 2 and it's like,
Right.
well, I'm not going to pay for a camp that they don't go to.
Right.
Or do you not do swim? That's like the one thing they want. I mean, a lot of people just can't do swim. I get it, but it's like
It's
those
unfortunate.
trade-offs feel hard.
Right. And it's like you either have to hire somebody to get them there, require your community or village of like other moms to like trade off, or take your laptop if you have flexibility, which is the beauty of some things. It's like, you could work from there, but it's still really, you're not taking external calls at the
Well,
pool. It's just
to
like really
me, that
hard.
also is a little bit like that sounds fine. And in practice,
You're
it's
not
like I
doing,
can't work when my kids are home in the
yeah,
same place because they're constantly coming in. It's getting a little easier now that they're older, but like when they were
yeah,
younger,
hmm,
this idea that I'm going to work from home while my kids are at home, that's
yeah,
not a thing that makes any sense.
right.
That ever worked for us.
Well, and it does get easier. Like we have kids smack dab in elementary school and like mine a little younger, right?
Yeah.
I have to have something if I'm going to work, right? Because they're too young to be super independent. As they get a little older, middle school, whatnot, it's not easy, but at least there's a little bit more of independence that they have, and you still probably
Yeah.
have to logistically plan play dates or meet up with friends because they'll just be bored and whatever, and you don't want them to be on screens. It's like the whole cycle is still really hard,
Right.
but like it's a requirement when you have young kids to have somebody watching them when they're little. It's like you just can't do it all.
Well, I did finally find someone to watch my kids this summer, which I'm very
Oh,
excited about. So
nice.
remember how I told you I'd posted on Nextdoor and Facebook, and
And I was terrified for you because I just
yeah,
don't trust those sites.
you were correct. You were correct. I only got loony responses off of both sites.
And yeah.
But I did post on care.com and got a bunch of great people.
Care.com is great. We've gotten nannies from there in the past that have been
Yeah,
nice.
I recommend.
Yeah.
It really helped. And I think we had 40 something applicants
Oh, wow.
in like a few days.
Yeah.
And then I was able to go through them and see which ones felt like a fit. And then we interviewed four of them
Yeah.
and then hired this woman
Yeah.
who's, just finished her freshman year at college and is home for the summer. It seems perfect. I hope she's as good as I think she is. But
Well, that feels like a good place to be. You were really worried about that. And like the time is ticking for you too. It's like that's a
the
really,
burden, I can't tell you how much different I feel in
yeah.
preparation between having care teed up and not.
Yeah.
And I was also a little like I had a little anxiety about like how much is this going to cost?
Yeah.
And we were again able to find someone that was within our budget. But the first few, when I said this is what we were hoping to pay, they came back and were like, "Well, this is my minimum," and they weren't close. And I was like,
Yeah. Right.
"Yikes, is this going to work?" But
Right.
I will say it is so expensive that we only have her coming 8:30 to 2.
So you're
As
gonna have to figure it out.
we're still going to have hours at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Probably. I do think she's flexible if we need her on a certain day.
I also
Um,
think that like if you get your kids to two at their age, you'll be fine.
I think so. That was my thought is like, again, like, what's our plan?
Hmm.
Now, I have also started thinking about the tactics of it all, though, because it doesn't just happen, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be rude. Maybe there's dads out there thinking through the nuances of how to have a good summer day, but that's not my reality.
Right.
So last year, you introduced this concept of a checklist. Do you remember this?
Of course I do. I was gonna bring this up
Okay.
um in a couple different ways. So go on to this one and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking
Well,
for
here's
my full
what
summer.
I think before I had said, like, okay, here's our routine, what we're going to do every day. But there's something a bit magical about a laminated piece of paper that the kids get to check the items off with like
Yes.
a dry erase marker
Uh-huh.
that really changed the game for us. So, what we did last year is each one had a customized laminated checklist of things that they were going to do every day. We added some flexibility. We didn't do you can't watch any screens until all this is done, but we said like if all of your checklist items aren't done, then the next day we're gonna pull back on screen time because you didn't have enough time in your day to kind of get it all done.
I love the concept of the next day. Like
Yeah.
earn it for the next day versus same day. I'm going to change it this summer because there was times it didn't work out. Like we have things in the morning or different things would come. It's just like I like the flexibility of that and it's so
Yeah.
close. The next day is still so close. It makes sense. Like it's still a reward that they get almost
Yeah.
like it
I do
takes the
know
time.
some parents that do no screen time until X, Y, and Z are done.
I did that
But mine
last
would
year.
come home from swim so exhausted. They almost
Mhm.
needed to like eat and have a little downtime and then
Yeah.
get to the checklist.
Yeah.
But I also have them collaborate with me on the checklist, which I think is also key. It's not me assigning them,
Yeah.
a bunch of homework. It's like, what are the things you're excited to do this summer?
Right.
And Grace is like, I want to practice Spanish. I mean, she's a little nerd, but it's like,
Yeah.
I want to practice Spanish. I want to practice the piano. I want to do art. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, those are all great. As
Yeah.
like, and then how about we get outside a little bit every day? Is that good? Like,
Yeah.
what would you want to do outside? So her checklist is going to be do her Duolingo,
Mhm.
do her piano. Now she was negotiating 5 minutes of piano. I started at 20.
Somewhere in the
We
middle
la-
feels right.
we landed at 15, but I have a feeling it's going to be 10. But
Yeah,
whatever. 10
right.
minutes a day is actually still, if she focuses,
Yeah,
could be fine.
totally.
And then, and I also added, like, I want you to make your bed every day, get dressed,
Yeah,
kind of like get up and ready for the day,
yeah.
pack your
I
swim bag.
I think the one thing about this checklist is we'll share the link. We created it in Canva that's a template so you can use this and customize it Then all
Hmm.
you have to do is print it off and you can laminate it or you don't. But I love the laminating because we leave little dry erasers next to them and they get to mark them off. So they find a lot of joy with that process.
Also, it's not hard to laminate. You send it to FedEx. We'll
It's so
put it.
easy.
It's like
Yeah.
a couple bucks, I think, to laminate, but you just literally email the document that you make to FedEx and then go pick it up. It's quite easy.
It's great. So I love it. And I it's customizable. So to your point, all of those things are good for Grace, you know? Lola loves
What's on
this.
yours? What's on your checklist?
Well, what's
Kids
interesting is,
checklist.
so like Lola loves singing. So hers will be like singing and something like that to, an art. Like she's
Yeah.
that type of kid that would love that. And then on the flip side, I never have to tell Ace to get outside to play. I need
Yeah.
him to sometimes come in to do things. So his list will be a little different. I'm not going to put 20 minutes of outside time for him because he loves being outside. You know what I mean? So like, but
Yeah.
I need him to do basic things like make your bed, like do, and I'll add some enjoyment stuff for him too. But it's like we need the checklist of things for him to just get himself ready
Yeah.
versus go outside because he'll be outside early. You know what I mean? So like,
It's so funny. And for Calvin, it's like I can't get his ass outside. So it's like for
yeah,
his, it's literally going to basically be multiple things that are just like getting fresh air.
yeah, go touch grass and sit
Go
outside.
touch grass.
Yeah,
Get out of your pajamas.
yeah,
And he's
yeah,
just such an inside kid. He would just stay inside and build stuff all
yeah.
day.
Well, I want Ace to read a little bit. So, like, I got to
Well,
figure
that
out a
reading's
way
going to
to
be
do
on
like
there.
20 minutes of reading, but it could alternate. Like, I would be fine if he would build something or do something too, like alternating days. Like, well, I'll be flexible with him in that way, but that's where I need to guide him to do more of the stuff that I need him to do to be well rounded for the summer.
I'm also going to make my kids do a math worksheet every day.
Ooh, okay. I probably should add some more stuff like that, but I got to figure out what that is.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna like give them. So during the school year, I give them a quarter for every extra page of homework that they do out of these. We got these. Did I tell you about these worksheet books that we got at Costco?
Tell us again, because I think it was a long time ago that you mentioned this.
Costco has, and I'm sure there's a million if you just go on Amazon or something too. But like the grade that they're going into, although admittedly I make mine do a grade above that. But like here's the workbook just to get you ready for school and kind of keep your brain working. And usually mine can sit down and do a sheet in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is not like an hour of homework during the summer. I'd like to
Hmm.
defend myself. But it is turning on your brain for 5 to 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
And I think it builds their confidence. I kind of hype them up like, Calvin, wow, you're doing fourth grade math. Wow, or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
And they kind of, I don't know, I think they build confidence around it.
I like maybe it won't be math specific for me, but those activity books are great. So maybe it's like sit down and do your activity book one day, the next day read 20 minutes, then alternate, something like that to
Yeah.
bring a little
Like
bit.
choose out of this list
Yeah.
of sort of brain puzzles or
Well,
whatever.
and then ultimately, if the checklist is done, then the next day they earn, screen time in a way that like feels like it's not endless. They still watch more screens than,
I'm going to do 2 hours. I know that sounds like a lot.
well, I
And
was going to
during the
say,
school year, we
yeah,
do 1 hour is our hard max. And that's across all screens except for family co-viewing at night, which I don't count.
yeah.
But part of it is like what I have on their iPad for them to do is also fairly locked down. So it's
Hmm.
2 hours, but it's not 2 hours of YouTube junk.
Yeah.
They're watching Sensical and Crunch Labs and,
I'm fine with that
it's like,
stuff too. And you just have to
yeah,
find like, if we're doing all day camps, 2 hours is a lot to me if you're not including like anything else. But like on those non camp days, 2 hours is like, I think I agree with you. It's like not that much
well,
if
that's
they're
my
doing all the
max.
other
I'd love it
stuff.
to be less. And
Yeah.
I think we'll have days with nothing because we'll have stuff planned or they'll have a
Yeah.
play date. I never let them have screens on play dates. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I let them play Nintendo or something, but
Well, like physical activity, just if you're getting a lot of physical activity, I'm less worried. And like you're getting in real life connection with people, I'm less worried to them, like exactly, gotta be exactly 30 minutes or whatever. It's just like
yeah.
you got to do these things to like mix in your day. It can't just be all one thing, you know? And like on a day where you're wiped from swim in a camp, like, you know, I'm going to be a little less lenient about how much outdoor time. Like, you know, I just feel like you got to be a little flexible. But these checklists are great because it kind of just keeps them in control. And we need a routine. That is
Yeah,
the issue
it
this
adds the
summer is
routine
just a
level.
routine. Yeah, exactly.
Well, and then it's like, oh, can I go have a play date or can I go do whatever? Well, usually play dates in the summer I'm actually encouraging because it's like, I will say this. One thing I feel pretty strongly about is like, I want them to have independent, unsupervised play. So my dream is that they knock out a couple things and then they go goof around with the neighbors for hours outside. Like
Yeah.
that's the perfect summer day in my mind.
I agree. And I am blessed that we are in a neighborhood that we can do that a little bit for sure. Now, some of the older kids are getting older, so they're not outside as much, to be honest with you. It just kind of
Yeah.
depends. But like to be able to just get out and play, there's enough kids around here that like, you know, they'll get
Well,
that.
one thing I've realized, and it's a little bit of a bummer, but a lot of the kids are very booked in our
Yeah.
neighborhood. So they're not just goofing around randomly. It has to be a little bit more effortful.
Yeah.
But I will say, I have made the effort to find parents who also value this and who
Yeah.
also kind of just have that same sentiment of like, let's just let them goof around outside for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And now that Grace is, she'll be 10 this summer, but she has a couple friends that she can message and kind of coordinate these
Play
play
dates.
dates.
I
So
love
I
that.
kind of have set this time, where it's like, unless we have a swim meet,
Yeah.
2 to 5 is a great window for you to goof around with Frankie.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping we can get a lot of that this summer.
Well, let's take a step back too, because the one thing I'm going to do in order to do this stuff is at the beginning. Again, I'm a person that needs this, but like on Sundays, I'm going to have a conversation like with Phil and my family, kind of looking through the week
Yeah.
until we get comfort. Because each week is slightly different with different things and activities. It may have to go through the whole summer, but it's like not in like a let's sit down and like make it really like too
We do
much.
this every week. Do
But
you
it
not do this?
no, because our schedule is pretty tight. Like we already know it. But in the summer, it's not. So every Sunday, we're going to
Mm.
have to sit down and talk logistics. You have to get this person here to this camp, and this is what this looks like. So, like every Sunday, I'm going to do
Chris and I
that.
pretty much do this, not like formally, not like, call a hearing. But I feel like every Sunday I kind of go up to him and I'm like, do you have a couple minutes to get organized on the week?
Yeah.
And then he usually knows what's coming, which is, can you pick up the kids here? Can you do this? And can you do this? Can we split this
Do you
insane
guys,
workload?
well, that reminded me, do you guys have family meetings?
We don't call it that.
I've tried to start family meetings. I just thought it would be like
What
kind of a
is it?
cool thing.
What's the goal?
Just like have open talk, like I kind of like the
Need
type
to
of
work on that branding. I
I
feel like
know.
a meeting has a very like, ooh.
Well, I'm kind of like, let's come into it with a little bit of like, I want to go on family walks. So I would like that to be a thing. Like, Phil, what do you want? Kids, what do you want? And it's just never gone well. Phil's always like, why are we giving them the ability to have like so much say? Because they always throw something wild out there, you know?
Totally.
And
Yeah,
like,
they want family ice cream every
yeah,
night.
it's exactly right. He's like, this isn't working. And I can't tell you how many times I've tried to make family meetings happen. Okay, I need a rebrand.
Well, just
What
do
do you
it. We
call
do
it?
it. We call it family dinner, and then we
Just a
communicate.
specific family dinner?
No, we just have dinner every night.
Well, so do we. But I mean, like, I want
But
like
doesn't this
a
kind of come up at dinner?
no,
These
not in
kinds of
that way.
conversations?
No, we do like high lows. What did you have fun with? What's going on? We talk a lot about what's going on, but we're not saying like, I this isn't working for me. Let's do this instead. Like we
Oh,
don't
you're
do
doing full
that.
feed. You're doing 360 feedback.
Kind of. Yeah, I've been trying to get some like, I would like this to happen. What can I give that well you will do that with me and then what do you want in return kind of vibe,
And
you
you're the
know?
mom. You're in charge. You just say we're doing family walks.
I know, but I wanted it to be like this cool, open forum.
Ew. I know
No,
why this isn't working. No one, I don't even want this. I feel like you need Phil's buy-in for family walks.
it's not happened yet. Yeah.
See,
Phil, I
my
know you're
kids
listening.
love
Let's go on family walks.
doing the family. My kids love in the summer to do a post-dinner swim in our backyard.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
And they're water people, but I'm not always a water person. And it's like, I already had showered. I don't want to get in again. But I have to get my summer energy out. Summer
Yeah.
is fun. I have to kind of be like, all right,
Summer
I'm
is
going in the
fun. Kate,
pool.
not fun. Yeah.
I'm going in the pool and getting my hair wet again.
All right. Well, I love it. We got to get our summertime energy. I'm really wanting to go in though with a lot of like I want it to be fun. I know we were just joking about that, but like I'm going in with a lot of things of like planning
Then
so
don't
that
make
way
your
it is
eyes so
fun.
intense. I feel like your vibe is
It's gonna be
way
fun.
off of fun. Yeah,
No, but like
forced
I
fun.
want I'm
You're like
excited
that
for
bad
summer.
HR person that's like, let's do a fun activity. And everyone's like, no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm like trust falling with my family at
Ew,
family meetings.
yes, yes. Family meetings have exactly that energy. You're gross. Give me feedback. It's like, this will be fun. And feedback is fun. It's
So
like
true.
sick. Do
All right.
less.
Well, with that said, I am still going to I'm like going in with like summer's we're going to have a lot of fun this summer.
Now, what trips do you have this summer? I am curious about this.
Not a lot. We have I'm really excited about a Chicago trip for our cousin wedding.
I know we're going to. I'm pumped.
So that will be fun, and we've already chatted. We're gonna try to go to a Cubs game. We're gonna do like an architectural boat tour. We're gonna
But
just
this
like
is where I'm at. After this podcast, let's stay on and actually book some stuff
yeah,
because
no,
there's
that's
still
me
some
too.
T's to cross
Yeah,
and I's to dot there.
that is the only trip that we have in the books. Now, I did leave a week in the back half of the summer open, like no camps, nothing booked
Are you going home
for.
for 4th of July though, right?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Sorry, I was just like
Okay.
thinking that one's just
Well,
like
for me, it's a flight. That feels like easy for you.
right. For me, it's driving, and like that's just always in the books, and I'm excited for it. But like, I'm
Are you down to
also
do Holiday World before 4th of July? Kids
yeah,
really want to go.
sure. I mean,
I knew you didn't really want to go, but since you're trying to be fun on this podcast, I figured I'd con you into it.
I have fun at Holiday World. I have so much
Holiday
fun in
World, for
that
those of
wave
you.
pool. Do you remember the wave pool?
Yes, you have so much anxiety at Holiday World. Holiday World is a Southern Indiana amusement park that I love it. I think
It's
it's
great.
perfection.
It's
My kids think it's
wonderful.
Disney, and
Yeah.
I think it's the amount of money I want to spend on an amusement park. So those two things align.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
It's fun. It's easy. Logistics aren't hard. It's not too expensive. They have a huge water park. It's awesome. The kids is great.
You know, one thing I think is kind of gross slash funny
Sure.
is that your ticket comes with unlimited fountain drinks and everyone is just walking around with these like big gulp sodas, and it's,
But
as a Diet Coke junkie,
yeah.
I'm at peace, but
Yeah.
it's funny. I'm like, Indiana, come on here.
I actually think it opposite. I think about every single time your kids are like, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. It's like send them into the free fountains. It's great. And they have Gatorade and stuff. It's not great health, but like for me, I'm like amazing. With 3 kids, every time I'm buying a bottle of water or whatever I have to buy at the other places, I'm racking up $100 just on drinks that they end up spilling. It's like it.
Well, that's true.
Thank you, Holiday World.
I agree. And free sunscreen, free fountain drinks.
That SPF 850, I can tell you that. I don't know
It's
what
like,
it
it
is.
doesn't go on well. Doesn't go on well.
Anyways, yes, I'm interested and I'm excited for it.
Okay.
And
All
also,
right,
I'm
good.
trying to plan something. I'm leaving a week open in case we want to do a fun trip.
Hmm. And then our older sister started a tradition that when the kids turned 10, she took them on a one-on-one trip, domestic US only.
Yeah.
And I'm
I can't
taking
believe
Grace to New
Grace
York.
is 10.
I know. I can't either, honestly. I'm like, how do I have a 10-year-old? Do you ever do this where you're like,
Yeah, all the time.
how do I have a 10-year-old?
Mhm. I
But
do it
we're
all the time.
pumped. So she and I are gonna do a one-on-one New York. So I booked a hotel. We're gonna do Aladdin. You said you did that one. It sounded cute.
It was so cute. Just a Broadway in general, they really appreciated. But Aladdin was fun because the magic carpet ride was like the kids were like amazing. I couldn't see any strings. I was like, how are they doing it? Like I couldn't
Okay.
figure it out. It was lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be a nice, 3 trips for the summer, which is kind of a
Wonderful.
lot, but all of them are like, half a week.
Yeah. Well, Ace is into he's about to be 10, not till January. But,
Yeah.
all the cousins talk about this trip. So like he's
So
already thinking about
you're
it.
doing it too.
Oh, yes. And he's trying to angle for like a Pinehurst golf experience.
Now, are you going to do it or is
I want to
Phil
do
going to
it.
do it?
I want to do it. It depends. Like it,
Okay.
it might have to be you go on a separate trip with dad golfing and then go somewhere with me. Unless I
Hmm.
get dramatically better, maybe he's changed his tune after this parent kid competition. He's like, nah, never mind.
Well, someone just told me they do it at different ages, but there's one year where the mom takes them on a trip and a different year, like 5 years later, that the dad does a trip.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. I'm not sure the ages for us yet,
Right.
but like 10 was always my trip, so that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. I haven't decided with Cal because I think he wants Chris to go with him, which is
I
Cal's been
you
breaking
know
my heart lately with wanting Chris more than me. But
Well, talk about your energy of you're the mom. I'm the mom. I'm doing the 10-year trip. And if they want to
okay.
do one in the same year, I don't have a problem with that. But like I'm
Yeah.
doing one.
Okay. It's you and Ace gonna be at a golf tournament fighting.
I know. I'm like, let's just pick a city and like have no competition. Can we just do that?
Right.
We'll see.
No, I guess not. I guess not.
Okay. All right. Well, I think the tech tip, maybe I should take this one since it's
Please. And I
dialed
will have
in and
zero
yeah.
feedback over here. You do your thing, girl.
All right. So our tech tip is what we were talking about already, which is our Canva checklist. I'm really
Hmm.
excited about that. We have a template we will share. And essentially, you get to customize it based on your kid, but it's a checklist that you laminate that they get to check off the things. We just talked about this to earn screen time. So that's what we're going to do this summer to kind of keep screen time in check, but make it customized for the kid. And it's a good balance.
Love it. Routines for the win.
Routines, baby, routines.
All right. What's your obsession?
Okay. Picture this.
Oh gosh. Why am I nervous?
You're sitting outside on your porch or inside.
Okay.
Lights are low. Kids are asleep. It's quiet. You've just poured yourself a drink of whatever you want. Sparkling water, Olipop, cocktail, wine, you decide.
Okay.
You have a nice running water sound in the back. Peaceful.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I just got this really ridiculous indoor ceramic fountain. You plug it into the wall and it sounds like running water. It's running water. It doesn't sound like it. It is running water. It is bringing me so much joy.
A fountain.
I
Doesn't
know.
it make you have to pee to listen to that noise?
No, actually, don't say that because now it might ruin it for me. But no, it hasn't done that yet. What it's giving though is like
Hmm.
I wake up early in the morning and pour my coffee before the kids are up. I have this like lighted running water scene. It's wonderful. And I had bought it for my outdoor porch because I think that will be really nice.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
right now it's inside and
Oh wow. You just have this in your kitchen?
yes, I
Is
love
it
it.
chewed up? Is this like a stone?
It's like small. It's they have a larger one, but it's like really pretty small. But yeah,
Okay.
it shoots water over just repeatedly.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling you, it is making me feel you could be 85 years old. You could be 55. You could be I think you have to be older than 35 to appreciate this. But I am
Yeah.
enjoying it so much. It's bringing me
Giving
peace.
It's giving, remember my crinkle outfit with my kooky
Totally.
glasses? This
Totally.
is an indoor fountain would really set that off.
I can't tell you though, but like when Phil was out of town, I would put the kids to bed. I'd turn on my fountain. I'd pour a little glass of wine,
Okay.
and I would
I
just
can
sit there
relate
and
to
love
this
life.
in that. Remember my kooky light, my lamp?
Yes,
I have like a ritual around turning on this lamp and it signals that we're into the next phase of the light.
I love that. Well, and your Pookie light, correct me if I'm wrong, it's cordless, right? That's what's
It's a
beautiful about it.
cordless lamp, but
Yeah.
it's an ambiance.
It's giving the same energy. The
Yes.
joy that this fountain is bringing, I would like to share with the world. So if you
Okay.
too are interested in having a peaceful fountain, click the link that we
I
are
got to
going to
see what
put
it
in.
looks like before I say yes. I
I'll send
do
you
think
I'll send you one because
my
I put it on stories. So if you follow us on
okay.
Instagram, you might have seen this on my stories. It is a little cheesy in that there is hummingbirds on it.
Oh, Anne, no, no. I didn't know that. I'm out.
They
I
have a
thought this was at
butterfly
least
one.
going to be a little stone one. Is there one that's neutral or is it
I
all
I'll link two because the one I have I got at a local little store that like it just sold me. I loved it. It's green, it's pretty, but there are hummingbirds on it. Now, they also have one that I looked up that is it's on Amazon. It's like 38 bucks, 40 bucks. And it's just white. You can get like a blue ring or like it's a
okay?
subtle. You do not need to get the hummingbird
I'm
one.
imagining like a pretty ceramic. I could
Yeah.
imagine this being
Yeah.
not hideous.
Mine is actually quite
Sans the
lovely for the
hummingbirds.
garden area I bought it for. Okay.
Okay.
It's in my kitchen now, yes, but like it was meant for me on my like outdoor porch.
Okay.
But I will link both hummingbird and non hummingbird and you decide. How about
You
that?
decide. I will say I kind of call my husband and my son low stem boys. They just
Hmm.
like the lights down. They don't like a lot of noise. They would probably really like this.
I'm telling you, it's a great gift. I didn't realize at the age of 40 that I would be so into it, but the amount
Hmm.
of joy it's bringing me and
Well, it
calm.
makes sense. Your nervous system is like frazzled out. You need
Yeah.
a fountain.
Sometimes I'll see the little kids putting their fingers in the fountain. I'm like, get off my fountain. Like
Oh
it's my
yeah,
fountain.
no chill.
It's like the candle warmer I have, and all of a sudden I see wax everywhere, and I look at my kids, and all their fingers are wax.
Damn it, Pazooties.
Damn it!
Quit running stuff.
Damn it! That's my candle warmer. That's my fountain.
All right. Well, one of the trips that we have is Chicago. So I have
Mm,
started thinking about a wedding outfit. I haven't had a wedding in a couple years. I'm
I
excited about
know.
it.
Me too. What's Oh, you have an obsession for a wedding outfit? Go.
Well, okay. I had this pair of trusty, they were sort of like nude and gold sandal, and it was sort of my go-to if I wasn't going to wear a heel. They worked. They were flexible. Maybe a little too flexible. They snapped in two last summer. I've had these things for like 15 years.
Okay, yeah.
I literally think I wore them as my backup shoe to my wedding.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah, I've
Holy
had
cow.
them. They've stood the test of time. But it's time for a replacement. So I started looking at kind of like what's a gold sandal that would work for the wedding, but that I could also wear a bunch. And because I'm 43, comfort is a peak priority. So
So you're going sandal versus a
I'm
heel.
going sandal.
Okay.
Because my dress is actually long and flowy.
If you are not ready for my fountain, I don't know who is.
I can't even wear a heel to a wedding.
Carry on.
Now that I'm thinking about this, is this the first wedding I've attended where I won't be wearing heels? Wow, the beginning of a new era.
She here, baby. She here.
I feel like with a long flowy dress, you can't see the
You're right though.
shoe.
I appreciate it. And you're tall. So like it's a different ballgame with a long, beautiful, flowy maxi
And
dress.
like, so these are sort of like Grecian inspired gold sandals from Dolce Vita, which
I like that brand.
that's what my ones were that lasted 15 years. They
Okay.
were pretty comfortable. And so I went on their site to see if basically they had the same ones I had before. They didn't, but I saw these and they have just like a little bit more of a footbed for
Okay.
cushioning.
Yeah.
And I looked at the reviews and all the people were like, I literally walked in the city all day in these. And I was like, sold. That's the kind of review
That is. That
that's the
is.
review I needed.
And I will say, Dolce Vita is the brand that of the heel that was super popular a couple years ago that I still have mine, like the nude
That
braided
block heel.
heel.
I have those too.
They are so comfortable. I made people get those. I made you and Sarah get them because I was like, listen, this is a high heel you can actually walk in, but they're
And they're not bad.
so comfortable. So if
Yeah.
they
So
have a
I'm excited.
sandal, yeah, I believe it.
So I'll report back once I get them and wear them around, if indeed I could walk all day in them. I
Yeah.
have weird feet, so I can't imagine that. But
If it can handle your bunion, I'll buy them.
okay, that's the worst trademark in the history of time. Dolce Vita, if you need marketing help, you call us. You call us.
We're going to have
The
a family
entrepreneurs,
meeting about
ah, God, around the hummingbird fountain. Give you good marketing ideas. All right. Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. Fun catch up. If you haven't reviewed us or shared us with your friends who might also enjoy shooting the shit with us on a weekly basis, we would appreciate that. So that's all I got. Anne, you got anything to wrap us up?
I got nothing. Lilas to
Okay.
y'all.
Lilas.